This is a forest-themed inventory for CS2, and there's actually so many skins that I had no idea existed here, so make sure you watch until the end. There's actually some hidden gems, and we're starting off with USP Overgrowth, which looks great and also fits great in this loadout, but it's not a cheap one as the minimum version costs about $25.3, so as a cheaper option you can get the USP Forest Leaves, which in factory new is just 62 cents. Next up, the UMP Riot, and I low-key really like this one, but at the end of the day it is just a UMP, so it's not that great, you know, and the factory new version is about 35 cents. And then we have the Op Pit Viper, which is the only sort of forest-themed one for the Op, and the middleware version is only 50 cents, which is great. And then the MP9 Old Roots, which to be honest is just pretty ugly, but I mean it fits the theme and there's basically no other options, and the factory new version is about $4.5. For the M44 I chose the Jungle Tiger, which I personally don't love, but it's quite literally the only option for the M4. It's actually the only green M4 skin in the game, which is crazy to me, and the minimum version is about $8. SkinsMonkey is a trading platform where you can trade your old CS2 skins for brand new ones, and if you use my code OZNI on the website you get up to $5 for free and a 35% bonus when buying balance. They are also running a Christmas event where you can get a completely free skin, up to 50% deposit bonus or free website balance. The first gift is free and more gifts are unlocked as you trade. There are no hidden tricks. They are also running an advent calendar where you can claim a free gift every single day, which also includes tickets to a giveaway, and the more tickets you have, the higher your chance to win is going to be. Link is in the description, and thank you SkinsMonkey for sponsoring the video. Next up, the souvenir SG Gator Mesh, and for this one make sure you get the souvenir version and just scratch the stickers off as it costs $3.2 in factory new, and the normal non-souvenir version is almost $20. For the Deagle I chose the Emerald German Guard, which I mean yeah, good luck finding any replacement. There's no other green Deagles in the game, let alone any forest themed ones, but this one is alright. I mean it's not bad, but it costs $315 in minimum wear. And then I have the P250 Boreal Forest, which is very basic and probably the most basic choice of the video. There's not much to say about it, it's literally the only option, and the factory new version is 10 cents. Next up, the famous Meow 36, and this one is kinda sketchy. It's not fully forest themed I guess, but it's the best pick possible, and the factory new version is just 30 cents. For the AK we have two choices. The first one is the Jungle Spray, which in minimum wear is alright and it costs around $10, so if you want a cheaper option it would probably be the Oliver Polycam, which is a relatively new skin and it is much cheaper as the minimum wear version is just 30 cents. And to be honest, I even like it more. And then for the Tech 9 it is super easy. I went with the Bamboo Forest, which fits perfectly, and it's more of a white skin than green, but it's still forest themed, and you can get the minimum wear version for about $4.4. For the Galil I chose the Vandal, which is another sketchy one. It's not that forest themed, but good luck finding a replacement. This is your best choice, and the minimum version is about 80 cents. Then we have the SSG Jungle Dashed, which is perfect and only costs 60 cents in minimum wear, so it is good to go. And then we have the 5.7 Jungle, which is another one that basically needs no explanation. You just have to read its name, and the minimum version is about $4.3, so it is not that cheap. And then for the M41S I chose the Boreal Forest, which is another very easy pick. You can get the factory new version for about $1.55, and I actually don't think that this skin looks bad, and for this loadout it is your best choice. And then we have the Mach 10 Classic Crate, which I know doesn't fit the theme, but there is quite literally no other choices. You can get the factory new version for about 30 cents. And then lastly we have the Glock Nuclear Garden, which is another one that doesn't really fit that well, but then again there's no other choices to choose from, so you have to go with this one, and the factory new version is $3.8. For the knife and glove combo I'll show you two. First of all, an expensive one and then a cheap one. For the expensive we have the M9 Bayonet Forest Pet in minimum wear, with the Specialist Gloves Forest Pet in minimum wear as well. And you don't want to get the M9 in factory new at all. It costs $1,400 and it looks basically the same as the minimum wear version, which is almost 4 times cheaper. This combo is going for around $655, so if you want a cheaper one, I went to the Flip Knife Boreal Forest minimum wear with the Hand Raptor Boreal in minimum wear as well, which looks pretty nice and is also much cheaper for around $261. You can change the flip to any other knife that either has the Boreal Forest or the Forest Pet skins. But that is it for this video. Let me know what you would change in this loadout, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for daily CS2 content.